Muskoka card collector here, bringing you another episode. So in today's episode, I want to talk about the top 3 Young Guns goalies prospects. So we all know that the 2020-2021 product is quite popular right now, with Upper Deck being the first product really being released in this new year. And everybody is chasing the Laffy rookie, of course, and some other players like Connor McMichael. But I wanted to talk about the top 3 goaltending prospects that are available to us as Young Guns collectors. So in total, there's 11 Young Guns in the first series, or in Series 1. Card number 206 is Michael D Pietro from the Canucks. Card number 208 is Joseph Woll from the Leafs. Card number 211 is Vitek Vanecek from the Capitals. 223, Connor Ingram from the Predators. Card number 228 is Jonas Johansson from the Sabres. Card number 236 is Emil Larmi from the Penguins. Card number 242 is Mikhail Berdin from the Jets. Card number 244 is Artem Zagidulin from the Flames. Number 245 is Kirill Ustimenko from the Flyers. Card number 246 is Jake Ottinger from the Stars. And card number 249 is Pavel Francouz from the Avs. So I wanted to start off with my top 3. And I'm going to start off with number 3. And number 3 to me, as a Young Guns goalie prospect, is Michael D Pietro. Now he's going to be the youngest of the 3 goaltenders on my list. He was drafted 64th overall by the Vancouver Canucks in the 2017 entry draft. He is 6 feet tall exactly, which for goaltenders is actually fairly short, with most goaltenders ranging in the 6'2 to 6'5 range, essentially. He played for Team Canada in the World Juniors, where he recorded a 1.23 goals against average and with a save percentage of 9.952. And he recorded 2 wins and 2 losses. Now, quite a very respectable performance there, and he was actually voted the goalie with the lowest goals against average. Now, after having a successful OHL career where he won the Memorial Cup with the Windsor Spitfires, he was named Goaltender of the Year, and in that year he won, he had 29 wins and 7 shutouts. He broke numerous records with the Windsor Spitfires before moving on in his career. Now, he made his first NHL debut February 5th when he was called up on an emergency basis. Didn't have the greatest of night with the Sharks, but nonetheless did have an opportunity to play in the NHL. Moving on from there, he's played 33 games with the Utica Comets. He has 19 wins, goals against average of 2.89, and a save percentage of .903. So with regards to Michael D Pietro, like I mentioned before, he's undersized by today's standards, but he's got strong positioning, he's got great athleticism, and he works hard and battles very well, and he's got very good rebound control. So he's definitely a goalie to look forward to in making the NHL ranks one of these days in the near future. So moving on to goalie number 2 on my list is Connor Ingram. He is 6'2" out of Canada. He was drafted in the 3rd round, number 88 overall by the Tampa Bay Lightning, and he was then traded to the Nashville Predators, where his rights currently remain. He played for Team Canada in the U20s, recording a 2.57 goals against average with 2 wins and 1 loss. Now, of course, the reasons for why he was traded is unknown, but it can be speculated that he was traded just because of the depth that Tampa Bay Lightning has in net with Andrei Vasilevsky there. Now, he was sent down, when he was with Tampa, he was sent down to the ECHL, even though he did have a 2.26 goals against average and a .922 save percentage. Since being traded to the Predators, he has started to, come into his own. And the one thing to know with goalies is that they are always a little bit slower to develop than forwards and defensemen in particular. Now, he's been playing with the Milwaukee Admirals, and in 31 starts, recently he had 19 wins with a very good goals against average of 1.98 and a very also respectable save percentage of .931. He also represented the Admirals at the AHL All-Star Game. Now, with regards to his game, What people say about him is that he's got fantastic positioning in the crease. He moves laterally very well. And the fact that he's been progressing and getting better and better over the last few years is good. Now, the other positive is essentially what's in front of him. So you've got Pekka Rinne, who's getting old, and UC Saros, who has not had the best of seasons. So just because of lack of depth, essentially, and players that are not performing at the highest level for Nashville, he might have a chance at a roster spot in the NHL. And thus the reason for me putting Connor Ingram at number 2. Now, for my number 1 overall pick, with respect to goalies, young guns goalies, I'm going to go with Jake Oettinger from the Dallas Stars. He is an American goaltender. He's 6'4", so he's a very big goaltender. He played for Team USA on the U20s, where he had a 2.77 goals against average with a save percentage of .889 and 1 win. So that's a little bit substandard, but again, this is the World Juniors, and you never really know how the team in front of you is playing. So the Stars picked him in 2017. 26th overall, which is quite a high draft pick for goalies. Goalies tend to be picked a little bit later on in the draft. He was coming off a good freshman season in Boston before the Dallas Stars drafted him, and he was named to the Hockey East All-Rookie team. During his career there, in his junior season, he had a goals against average of 2.46 and a save percentage of .926. And following being drafted, he did sign an 3-year entry-level contract with the Stars. Now, his first season in the AHL was not the best. He was actually given a break to work on his game and build some of his confidence back up. Since returning, he had 34 games, posted a goals against average of 2.61 with a much better save percentage of .912. Now, with respect to Ottinger, he's very athletic given his size. And of course, given a size like that, a goalie he's kind of the same size of a Ben Bishop type of goalie. And given that size, he uses his size to his advantage. He moves well within the crease. And again, what scouts say about him is he's got very good rebound control. He's also said to have a very calm demeanor, which as a goalie is very important when it becomes very stressful and the pressure is on you. So again, he's got a chance there with goaltending at the Dallas Stars, a little bit questionable with what's up in front of him. He also has a solid chance to crack the team, if not as the starting goalie, at least as a backup in the very near future. So again, Jake Ottinger is my number 1 pick as the Young Guns from the 2020-2021 Upper Deck series. So Muskoka Card Collector, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully I provided you a little bit of insight with regards to the goalies that form part of the Young Guns set. I hope that you comment down below, like, and of course subscribe so the channel can continue to grow. Take care.